Okay, let's just dive right in. If you're one of the thousands of people out there dreaming of launching your own thing, building a brand that is truly yours, there's this one question that just keeps coming up over and over again. You've seen the success stories, right? You've got the product idea. You're ready to make that leap. You want that freedom, that control, your own little corner of the internet. So the big question is Shopify the key that's going to unlock all of that for you? And this is the dream they sell you, isn't it? And man, it's powerful. It's aspirational. It's this promise that you could be the next global empire, the next household name. It all kicks off with this really simple, really exciting promise. You get to build your brand. You're not just renting a little stall in someone else's market. No, you're building your own unique identity from the ground up. And then, bam, they blow the doors wide open. Suddenly, the whole world is your oyster. They tell you that you can sell to anyone, anywhere, that there are no limits, no boundaries. It's this vision of just pure global reach. And this right here is the end goal. This is what it's all about, to be in complete control. Your own boss, your own rules, to truly own your destiny. It's an absolutely incredible vision. But then, reality hits. You launch, and the silence is just deafening. This quote from a real person, a real entrepreneur, it just captures that sinking feeling perfectly. The dream meets a very, very harsh reality. This number right here haunts so many new store owners. You spend weeks, maybe even months perfecting every little pixel, every single product description. You finally hit that publish button and you get this. Nothing. Zero. Let's actually give this thing a name because it's a universal feeling for so many people. We're going to call it the empty stadium problem. Think about it. You've built this incredible, gorgeous venue, but there is nobody in the seats, and you have absolutely no idea how to even start selling tickets. And this quote just nails the core of it, doesn't it? It's that sudden gut punch realization that the platform provides the store, but it provides zero customers. You are 100% responsible for getting every single person to walk through that door. So what's going on here? Why is there such a massive gap between the dream and the reality? Well, it all comes down to a fundamental choice, a core trade-off that every single entrepreneur has to make. And this is where you can see the two paths really split. On one side, you've got a marketplace like Etsy. It hands you a built-in audience, which is amazing, but you have really low control and your branding is super limited. On the other side, there's Shopify. It gives you total control, unlimited branding, but that audience, yeah, you've got to build it all by yourself from square one. Now, this is a warning from someone who has been there. If you're used to a marketplace basically bringing customers to your doorstep, the switch to a platform where you are responsible for all the marketing, that can be a massive shock. It's a completely different game. So here's probably the best way to think about it. Etsy is like renting a stall in a really busy flea market. There's tons of foot traffic, people are already walking by, but you're just one stall among many, and you can't really build a permanent standalone brand. Shopify, on the other hand, that's your very own stadium. It's huge, it's beautiful, it's all yours. But it is your job to sell every single ticket. So the most crucial point here is that success on Shopify isn't really about the tool itself. It's about a fundamental shift in your thinking. It's about changing your entire approach right from the very beginning. This is the trap that catches almost everyone. I call it the setup first mindset. We obsess over the logo, the theme, the perfect product photos, all the stuff that feels productive, but that's only 10% of the work. We end up neglecting the other 90%, which is the real work of actually finding customers. And this right here, this is that painful moment of truth. It's only after the store is launched into total silence that most people realize the real work, the marketing, the audience building, hasn't even begun. So what's the alternative? Well, it's a system that feels completely counterintuitive, but it flips the whole process on its head. Instead of building a store and then desperately looking for customers, you find your first true fans first. You find a tiny group of people, you listen to them, you learn from them, you serve them, and then, only then, you build the Shopify store as a way to scale what's already working. And that brings us to the most important takeaway of all. It's time to reframe what Shopify actually is. See, it's not the answer to your problems. It's a powerful tool that's just waiting for you to do the real work. If you remember just one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. Building the store, that's about 10% of the job. Finding the people who will actually buy from it, that is the other 90%. That is the reality of e-commerce. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? Success isn't about choosing the right platform. It's about the strategy, it's about the hustle, and it's about the work you are willing to do to connect your product with the right people. So, I'll leave you with this one last question. Take a good, honest look at your own strategy, at your own to-do list. Are you just building a beautiful, empty stadium? Or are you out there, right now, finding your first 100 fans? Because that's the difference between an empty promise and true freedom.